Most people think that tomorrow is always ready to receive our efforts. A young graphic designer lived in a quiet neighborhood, a city that was organized, with clean streets, small parks, and gentle hills in the distance. His apartment was filled with unfinished digital sketches, scattered notebooks, and half-done art projects. On the outside, life seemed normal, but inside, his mind felt heavy. Every day he told himself, "I'll do it tomorrow," whether it was completing a design, learning a new skill, or organizing his work. His ambition was big, but action was always delayed. At night, he sat by his window, staring at the soft glow of the city. His thoughts raced. What if he failed? What if he wasted time? What if he wasn't good enough? The fear of imperfection made him procrastinate. Restlessness stayed with him. Sleep came late and uneven. Mornings were dull, and happiness felt far away. Each day, the list of tasks postponed to tomorrow grew heavier, pressing on his mind. One afternoon, while walking through a quiet street lined with small cafes and flowering trees, he noticed an older man working on a small digital tablet outside his bungalow. The man was around 50, a retired teacher, living close to nature, surrounded by a garden full of soft sunlight and chirping birds. On the screen, the man carefully created a simple animation, frame by frame, moving tiny shapes across the display. Curious, the designer stopped. The older man noticed him and smiled warmly. "Would you like to try?" he asked gently. The designer explained his troubles, his endless tomorrows, his fear, his restlessness. The man listened quietly, nodding. After a pause, he handed him a tablet and said, "Create a short animation, just 5 frames. Focus only on moving each shape smoothly from one point to another. Take your time, do not rush. Finish it now, not tomorrow." At first, the task seemed simple, almost playful, but as the designer started animating, he noticed the concentration it required. Each frame mattered. Each movement needed care. His mind, usually restless, began to quiet. There was no thinking of deadlines, no worrying about perfection, no planning for tomorrow. Only the task, only the present moment. After a while, the older man spoke. "Do you see?" he asked softly. "Each frame you create today builds the animation. If you leave it for tomorrow, it may never move. Your ambitions are like these frames. Small, careful actions today make them alive. The mind finds peace when it works in the present. Happiness grows when you act now, not when you delay." The designer understood slowly. The act of creating, simple yet focused, carried a deep meaning. His mind, which always wanted to postpone, learned to stay present. Anxiety eased, fear faded, and restlessness melted away. He realized that ambition is wasted only when delayed. Each small step taken today brought calm, focus, and a quiet satisfaction. Days passed. He began completing small design projects immediately, practicing techniques daily instead of waiting. His apartment, once messy, became orderly. Sleep came easily, mornings felt brighter, and his restless thoughts no longer ruled him. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the hills, painting the sky in soft oranges and pinks, he sat on a bench outside his apartment. The faint hum of the city mixed with the rustling leaves. A few animated sketches he had completed earlier played on his tablet, each tiny movement alive and smooth. Birds returned to their nests. The wind carried the scent of nearby flowers. He breathed slowly, feeling the calm that had been missing for so long. He smiled, knowing that today had been enough. Remember, the life you want begins with what you do now, not tomorrow. Take one small step today. Let your mind rest and let your heart grow. If this story touched you, like, share, and subscribe. Stay with us to learn English and hear more gentle, meaningful stories that calm your mind and inspire your heart.